Ducky, stay over here. I don't want you to go anywhere else. I brought some food over here just for this very reason, actually. They wouldn't want to leave me. Come on. Yeah, it's right here. All the food's right here, Ducky. Greetings, loved ones, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another video with my pigs. This is Ducky. This is Peach. You can tell the difference between them because Ducky is a little bit more spotted. She also has less hair on her back, and she also has wattles hanging off of her neck, which are native to her Kuni breed. Today I'm going to be bathing my hogs while I do a personal Q&A. I've actually done these videos over the past 2 years, so one in 2019 and one in 2020. But I've never done one of these like makeover videos or bathing videos of my pigs while I answer questions. It's more so I just like hang out with them and talk to them and about them. But today I'm going to be answering your personal questions that you've sent me in on Instagram. So I'm gonna start with the first question that I got, and then I'm gonna start hosing them down, okay? Actually, why don't I answer this question while I hose them down? Okay, the first question is, did your experience with fire evacuations change your long-term ideas of living in Oregon? Yes, definitely. I've kind of talked about this on Twitch before, just like, you know, the true PTSD that I have because of fire season last year when we had to evacuate for like over 2 weeks. And I also get a lot of questions about like where we're gonna move next, or like if we found another place to move in Oregon. And long story short, we are considering, keyword considering, moving back to the East Coast to kind of be closer to family, and then also start looking in Vermont. So that's a little funky thing just to throw out there, okay? We're gonna be taking a trip in October to go and check things out over there. But I've talked about this on Twitch a little bit and expanded on it, basically just saying that I don't think that, you know, Oregon is gonna be long-term for us just because of how dry it's gotten here over the summers, how hot it's getting, and the trajectory of climate change for our area specifically here. You know, it's not looking too promising. It's not looking too good. Whereas Vermont, the housing market is very cheap. 1, 2 great schools, 3 low crime rates, 4 very well positioned for climate change and big incidents, big climate related incidents. They have a very low chance of experiencing too drastic of a change in the coming years. So yeah, we might just consider moving over there. But this is all just to say we're not gonna move until after we get married next June. So just wanted to say that. These pigs have not had a full bath spa day since last year when I filmed this. So they're very ready to get all of the mud off of them. I also closed off access to their mud holes while I clean them, just so that they don't go and lay in mud immediately after I give them, you know, a good washing. I also brought out a bar of soap out here, so we're just gonna use that, as well as this dry brush. Yeah, this is nice. Don't start fighting with Ducky. This is nice for you to have a little moment of soapiness, okay, Peach? I'm just gonna put the bar of soap like all over her and then use the dry brush to really get it in there. Peach's hair right now is so unbelievably long that I know she's gonna shed a bunch on the brush while I'm doing this. I'll probably do their heads after. I do the same thing for my dogs, like bathe their full bodies and then their heads. What? You're mad? Why wouldn't you like this? It's nice for you, Peach. My arm is just full of mud from her underbelly. Let's get your little bum in vagine. Okay, there we go. I also wanted to say, while I'm at this, washing my pigs and getting incredibly dirty, I did a very similar video to this recently on my Patreon where I answered more saucy, spicy questions, if you know what I mean, and washed my car. So if you're looking for more content like this, you know where to find it. Patreon.com/Meghan Hughes, okay? Okay, let's just wash off her body and my body. Jesus, don't worry, I'm going to take a shower after this, don't worry. She's over it. Peach is like, please stop hosing me off. I'm trying to eat. Can't you see? Well, I have to get it off somehow, Peach. Question number 2 is, are you still vegetarian? And you know, I'm gonna say I'm pretty hesitant to talk about stuff like this just because the internet about dietary restrictions and changes can be a scary place. So just be nice to me. This is my personal choice. I have been pescatarian for about a year now. I transitioned back to pescatarian. If you haven't been watching me for that long, when I was 10 years old, I went vegan for Lent with my mom. And then I had chicken nuggets on Easter. And then after I ate them, I was like, I don't want to eat chicken nuggets anymore, Mom. And so then I was pescatarian from ages 10 until basically 20, and now I'm 24 and have transitioned back to pescatarianism. Basically last year we went on a family trip to Montana and we were staying on Whitefish Lake, and my dad was catching lots of fish and he prepared one, and I love fish. I used to love fish. I still love fish. So then I had some, you know, and then after that I was like, maybe if I go on like a fancy date night or somebody specifically wants salmon or wants to prepare it for me, whatever, you know, then I will have some fish. I don't think it's the end of the world. If you personally don't want to do that, that's totally great, because it's your life, your body, your choice, you know? So that's just my body and my choice. Let's answer the next question and rub-a-dub-dub, Miss Ducky. The next question, which I got asked a lot in some different variations, is when are you getting married? And I know that I mentioned this earlier, that we're getting married in June of 2022. But specifically, we're aiming to get married on June 4th of 2022. So early June, looking for no rain. Pray for us, you know. Ducky, you don't like it? What do you mean you don't like it? You used to love baths. Come here. Come here. She's like, not anymore. I love you. I love you, I do. And basically when you're planning a wedding, you don't technically like save your date until you have secured all of your big vendors. So I've already secured my caterer for that date, my planner for that date, and just need to secure the band and like hair and makeup and some other big vendors and stuff like that to actually feel like that's our date. But you know, I'm manifesting. That is our date, okay? Mark your calendars, baby. Finn and Meg are getting married. What, you don't like it? Okay, Ducky's really anti-bath today. She keeps walking away from me to get space. Another wedding-related-ish question is, are you planning on having kids after the wedding? Yes, but I don't know how immediately. We might want to, you know, enjoy being newlyweds for a while before having the responsibility of children. And so maybe we might take a couple months, couple years, you know, it's really hard to say. Like, when will you get pregnant? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, I do want to have kids after we get married in the first, I don't know, year or so. I don't really know. But obviously this isn't just a one-sided answer. It is also a two-sided answer from Mr. Finley. So we'll just see. We'll see how things work out. We'll see how we're feeling, what we want to do, how our path of life is evolving. But I would say generally, I do want kids in the first year. Yeah. You can't go back in there with the mud hole. Come here. Come over here, girlie. Yeah, that's for you. Stay over here with me. All right, the next question I got in a couple of different variations from different people. But basically, how did you know that Finley was the one? I feel like I knew by like 2018 in September-ish, when he took a family trip with my family in Oregon. And I actually have a journal entry. I'll try to take a photo of it and put it on the screen for you guys. But I have a journal entry that's basically along the lines of like, I know that I'm probably gonna marry this man, or like, I don't wanna be dramatic, but I think I'm gonna marry this man. But I was very much so not being dramatic. I was just following my heart. The factors that made me think that I had found the one were that he was great with my family, he was great with me, and just like my dreams, goals, and, you know, ideologies. And we had also been living together at that point in Oregon for a few months. Like, we had moved to Oregon in February of 2018 and we took that trip in September. And I just felt very secure in our relationship, and still do, obviously, because I said yes to our engagement. But, you know, I think that it's really different for everybody when that moment is for you. It's really a cliche answer, but you just freaking know. And overall, you just want to be with somebody who treats you right, who respects you, your family members, and, you know, all aspects that come along with living together and operating as a unit. And you want somebody who will push you and your dreams farther, your career, all of the things. You just want somebody who will support you in all of the ways. And I was getting that energy, you know, about a year or so, a year and a half, I guess, into our relationship. and I just freaking knew. And here we are, about to be newlyweds in just a few short months. Ducky, don't go too far away. I gotta get your butt. Hey, what the hell? Fighting over the food again? No one's shocked. Ducky's spots are coming out so much more as she's getting cleaner. Oh, you're lifting your leg for me to get your big belly? That's so nice. She's over the cold water because the sun just kind of went behind some clouds. Don't eat that, that's the brush. Crazy ass. Fun fact about Peach, she will literally eat anything other than humans. Some people ask me like if I'm scared that my pigs will eat me, and I'm like, no. They're very sweet ladies. Okay, time to do their faces, but I need to get all the soap off of Miss Ducky. I don't think they like the cold water. I was hoping that they would. Excuse me, Peach, you're on the hose. Oh, I'm working her up. I'm sorry. Okay, I won't do Ducky anymore. She's over me. Next question is, do you worry about your YouTube career in the future once you become a mama? So I don't know if like the framing of this question is like, do you worry about your career on YouTube with a child and like the, you know, responsibility of sharing or not sharing your child and their growth online with people that your child doesn't know or consent to because they are a child? I definitely worry about that because people are crazy when people have kids. Like they just have so much to say, you know, just like they do about dietary restrictions or relationships or, you know, family stuff or however you choose to live in general. People always have something to say about it. I'm confident enough in myself and my future husband that we will have, you know, good ideologies for our children and be able to share them with the internet and not let our beliefs kind of like falter or sway with the internet, I guess, and their judgments. So I wouldn't say that I necessarily like worry about that too much, just because I know that I'm like a strong and confident person in my beliefs, and so is Finley. But I also don't know if you're asking this in the way of like money, like having a career on YouTube with a child and being reliant on that as a source of money. Into that, if that's like kind of what you're asking, I would say I am good. I have a good nest egg. I have, you know, savings. I have things to fall back on. I have other career paths that I could take and am interested in other than YouTube. And, you know, am starting a small business and all these other various things. So it's kind of like, I'm not going to be so reliant on that as like, this is my one and only. Obviously, I always want to share my life with the internet as long as you'll have me, you know, and are interested in watching, or until I reach a point where I'm not happy with it anymore. But I don't really worry about that, you know? I would say that generally I just kind of think about it like, you know, I'll probably share some aspects of my future children's lives if I want to do that, but maybe I won't. It all just happens when it happens, you know, and we'll decide when we have kids to share. Sorry, Peach. Sorry, Peach. Okay, where'd that bar of soap go, girlies? I feel like I threw it somewhere. Did somebody eat it? Did anybody eat the bar of soap? I can't find it anywhere. Oh no. Brief intermission in the video while I try to find this bar of soap I lost.
Eventually.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm getting the feeling that Peach might have eaten my bar of soap. I don't know, I'm not pointing any fingers, but I did find her munching on this earlier, the brush, so I wouldn't be surprised if quite possibly she ate the soap. But you know, again, not pointing fingers, maybe I'll find it, but I have yet to do so, and it's been a while of looking. So let's move on to the next question, and I'm just gonna wash them with the brush, no soap, until I find her. Next is a question I get literally every time I film these videos. Totally fine. I understand that people are curious as well as slightly nosy. You know, that's just a side effect of being on the internet. But that being said, this is the last time that I'm going to answer this question in any video at all, because I've just talked about it and I feel like exhausted this topic. But the question is, would you still consider you and Finn to be in an open relationship? And I actually made an entire video about this on my Patreon page if you're very curious and you want to go hear all of the ins and outs and details of when we did call ourselves open and, you know, why we did. Right now, I would say, long story short, no. While we lean more on the side of monogamy these days, we're not opposed to swaying back to open, you know what I mean? But that would just have to be a conversation. So I don't know, I think that people just ask about this a lot because it's like a curious question. What are you crunching? What could be that crunchy in this pasture? You're a little bit of a weirdo. Anyways, I'll just end it off there. Please don't ask me this anymore because it's just kind of like a repetitive question that I don't have any new answers to. It's been pretty much just the same answer in various forms over the course of all of these videos, I feel like. And so, you know, nothing really new over here. Just that we're engaged. I guess that's new. The next question I'm going to talk about while I scrub the pigs' faces, and it is, are you more excited, nervous, or stressed about the wedding? If you asked me like a week ago, I would say I'm more stressed. This week, I'm excited because I finally found a wedding planner that I want to work with just to help ease some of the stress between Lindsay and I, and like our workloads and planning the wedding, because Lindsay is my maid of honor and she's helping me with some planning stuff. I just want somebody to be able to like keep us on the ball. You know, they're literally being paid to, you know, light a fire under my ass and be like, hey, we need a response on which kind of flavor of cake you want, or which color of flowers that we're gonna do as the centerpieces, or around the arch, or whatever, you know? So a week ago, I felt a lot more stressed because I was having a lot of issues with people like not telling me up front that they had a bigger budget than what I could afford. So then I would like wait back to hear from them or something for a lot of weeks, and then they would up their price or change it last minute, and I dealt with that a lot. So I finally found a planner literally yesterday. Her name's Katie. She's an icon, and I'm excited to work with her. We're about to sign the contract, so it feels way more real and way more exciting. Like, oh yes, I finally have somebody to like help me with the planning process, because we are having a bigger wedding of like under 200 people. Now I'm just excited, very excited. Not that I wasn't excited before, but like as for the planning process and everything that goes into it, I definitely was way more stressed about a week ago, because I was like, I need to find a planner to help me, but everybody is so expensive, and originally I didn't even want a planner, and then I realized that I needed a planner to help me with like keeping my work schedule and my planning of the wedding going at once, you know, both of those things. Now I feel very good. Now we have the moisturizing massage aspect of the pig's spa day. I'm going to be using the pig's calendula oil. This is what I use on my skin, and I have this little jar of it for, well, not little, this is a very large jar, but I'm going to be massaging this into their coats to help with some of their blowing of their coats, which is just like their hair loss when it gets really hot outside, and their dry skin, and just keeping them looking glossy, healthy, glowy, and truly iconic. So let me just pour a little bit of this on her back. Whoa, that was a lot of it. Okay, well, I gotta put the jar top back on here so I don't pour it all over the pasture, but I'm going to massage it into her coat. You don't like it? What do you mean you don't like a massage, Peach? She's literally hitting the jar over right now. Come on over here. Good girl. This is called the deep tissue massage for a big woman. Yes, this is just a nice deep massage for Peachy. It's gonna make your hair so nice and your ears so soft, Peach. A little bit more for her head. Whoa, and a little bit more for her butt. Whoa, I need a spout on this thing, shit. Ducky really wants her moment. She keeps coming over and being like, when am I gonna get my massage? You'll get it next, okay? I'm taking it all the way down to their hooves. You can barely see because Peach won't move. I know you're gonna get it next. I just told you, okay, Ducky? I'm just getting your sister's tail. Glossy and gorgeous, Peach. Can I get your face? Ducky is so curious what's happening over here. She's like, please, me, next. Me, next. I love oil massaging. She really does love a good massage, actually. I don't think she liked the water, but Ducky really does like when I scratch her and massage her, because she's just an itchy lady. Okay, got your hoofies. I'll brush them to finish. Okay, I'm going to answer the next question while I massage Ducky. And this question is, would you go back to school? And I feel like this person might be asking in the way of like university or whatever, but I am in the Herbal Academy to become a certified herbalist, and I have been doing it for a few months now, since May, and I'm loving it. So I just wanted to say that. But as for a, you know, quote unquote regular university or whatever, I don't know. I may want to go to something like that a little later in life. I'm not opposed to that being an option for me at all. Whoa, I poured a lot of that in the wrong direction, girlfriend. But right now, I'm just focusing on my herbal studies, living my best life, and enjoying everything while it's happening, you know? What? I don't think Ducky likes to be moved when I rub it in, so she's walked away now. Peach, you look incredible. Look at that. Now Ducky's coming back because she's freaking jealous. Yeah, you're a little jealous. Hi. What? Good girl. This is what I'm saying. She loves a good massage. You love to rub up on me? I'll just oil your ears. Very pretty. Very pretty ears, so soft. Get your little mullet. Her mullet's actually getting a little bit less long as it was before, but she has such a hairy butt. Literally from here back is just the longest hair because she blew a bunch of her coat right here last year. It's getting really windy, sorry. I wish that she was facing with her butt to you just so you could see the amount of hair back here compared to right here. There's like nothing to grab. She's gonna fall over. Good girl. Good girl. Let me get your big belly. Can I get your big belly? Oh, and she's up. I'm just getting her back hooves and legs, and then you'll be done with your massage. Ducky's not losing as much hair as Peach, but it's definitely their blowing coat season right now. Ducky's out of here. She's like, are we done? I'm over it. Let me just brush them and add in their bows and also answer my last few questions if I have them. Next question is, would you ever be friends with a fan? And I've said this in the past, but the people who watch my videos, I don't call them my fans. I just feel like it's kind of weird. But you know, if you call yourself that, whatever floats your boat. Actually, my 3 closest friends here, Annalie, Maddie, and Summer, are all viewers of mine. So Annalie used to watch me on YouTube, contacted me to do a photo shoot because they're a photographer, and we just hit it off, started hanging out all the time. And then Maddie and I met actually through their boyfriend meeting Finley, but then when we first met up, Maddie was like, I watch you on Twitch every day. Like every time you're on Twitch, I watch you. And we're really good friends. And then my friend Summer, who I stayed with last year during evacuation, contacted me because she was a patron of mine. And yeah, so 3 different platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Patreon, all 3 of my best friends, all of them watch me, you know? So it's not really a weird thing for me at all. I definitely would and am friends with many of the people who watch my videos. Wow, your ears are so lovely, Peach. Let me get your eye goop. Hi, Goopy. Okay, let's just brush you out. Oh, she loves it. You love a good brushing? I love a good brushing too. Yeah, she loves it. You can tell because she has her mohawk up. Peach is all brushed. Now, I'm gonna go do Ducky, and if she's not too far away for you to hear me, answer this next question, which is actually from my friend Ashley here. Hey Ashley, what do you want your next career accomplishment to be? Y'all, I've been talking about this for so long, but I am launching a business. I've been working on it for over a year, if not longer. And so I would say what I want my next career accomplishment to be is finally launching the business and having it in your hands as a tangible product. And I just cannot wait for that day. There's only a few more kinks to iron out, specifically finishing up our website, making sure we have enough inventory. That's what we're doing right now. Finley and I both, is just making sure that we have enough to fulfill your orders. And I also just need to order boxes that will ship out the product to you that are all the same size and will cost the same amount. So those are my big 3 things that are like my last things to finish up before launching the business, but probably will happen this year. I don't know why it wouldn't happen this year. It's probably going to be coming in the next few months, honestly, and I just can't fucking wait. So that's my next career accomplishment, because Lord knows it's been a fucking while. And then the last question I'm going to answer while I brush Ducky is, what is a nasty habit you have? We all have them, queen. I would say that my nastiest habit is probably why Finley has his phone case say Meghan's fart and burps kill, because I am just a gassy girl. And obviously if you've been watching me for a long time, I feel like you know this about me because I don't really edit it out very often, but I do burp a lot. But I guess I am a pretty gassy girl, in other ways as well. So that's just a little bit about me. As their last finishing touch, we obviously have to give the people what they want. Ducky, which one do you want, pink or blue? Blue. Wow. Okay. I don't even know if you guys could see her picking that. Good girl. Peachy, you get the peachy bow. Wow, pretty ladies. So nice. Okay, I'm gonna try to get some photos of them now. They're done and they're ready for viewing.
Gorgeous ladies.
Peachy. Wow, so pretty.
How was your deep tissue massages, ladies?
They loved it. They were obsessed. Hi. Oh, so pretty. Wow. Oh my God. I can't believe how glistening, gorgeous, and beautiful their coats are right now. I'll put in a little up close and personal shot for you guys so you can see the shimmer and shine on their coats because whew, they are looking incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed your spa day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring that notifications bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I also have a Patreon page if you want to see more content from me. I upload every single week. So, amazing. I love you, and I'll talk to you very soon, okay? Stay smiling. Bye, y'all. Oh, Ducky knocked her bow out of her hair. Nobody's shocked. Love you, love you. Love you both. Look how happy Peach is. Her little tail. You're such a happy lady. Hi, Ducky. You're such a happy lady.